Here's the walkthrough for the practice quiz for tomorrow. Change my color for orange. This is going to be orange. This one's going to be purple. The orange one is already solved, so I'm going to go to -2. And then change my line. And my slope is up 3/1, up 3/1, up. Up 3/1. Oh, I should make those bigger. Change line tool. Undo that. Change my color to solve the purple one. So solving, you have x plus 2y equals 10 minus x. 2y equals -x plus 10 divided by 2. Y equals -1/2 x plus 5. So go to a +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change my line thickness. Change to V line. Drive a line through. So I see my point is at 2, 4. Over here, type it in. Definitely did not do what I needed it to do. Why are you not entering it? Why are you not typing in that box? There we go. 2, 4. Go to number 2. So I'm going to do purple on this one here. It's already solved out. So thickness be 6, -3. Slope's -2, 1, so down 2/1. Up 2/1. Change the thickness. Change the line. The other equation, I'm going to solve it out. (2y minus 4x plus 4 divided by 2). Y equals -2x plus 2. Go graph the wonderful thing. So plus 2. The slope I can tell is already the same slope. So because the slopes are the same, I have parallel lines, which means I have no solution, but you still need to graph it. Helps if you actually use the line feature. So in here, maybe it'll actually let me write no solution this time. Apparently it won't. Well, that's awesome. Change my keyboard again. Make sure I click in there. Got it right. So that's how you graph those. Number 3 is an infinite solution because when you solve it out and you graph them, you will find out that you get the same line. So I'm just going to solve this one here, but I'm not going to take the time to graph it out. So I have negative 3y equals negative 2x plus 9 divided by negative 3. Y equals 2/3 x minus 3. This equation and that equation are the same, so it's infinite solutions. When you type it in here, it's going to look really silly. When you graph this, you have to make sure you graph it. I'm not graphing it now, just showing you how you would solve it, but they are the same line. So when you graph it, they would be the exact same line on top of each other. So you would have and I'm not taking the time to really care about how I'm graphing, but you would need to make sure that you show that they're the same line. Number 4, same thing. So, taking the time to graph this one, negative 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, whoops. Change the size of my line. Make sure you're actually in the line drawing so it's not scribbly. Solve the other one out. So I'm going to go minus 3x. Minus 3x, minus 3x, negative 5y equals negative 3x minus 30, divide by negative 5, divide by negative 5, y equals 3/5 x plus 6. So positive 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my slope's up 3 over 5. Up 1, 2, 3 over 5. That's really tall up there. Since I already connect, I'm just going to draw my line correctly. And that point, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. So that's at 5. And the cool thing, oh, it didn't do it. So, next one we got is Just doing some wonderful solving. This one's already set up for substitution. So this is y, this is y, this is also y. So I'm going to go 3x plus 4 times 2x plus 1, because instead of having y in this equation, I'm using the expression up above, equals 15. Distribute 3x plus 8x plus 4 equals 15. 11x plus 4 equals 15. Minus 4. 11x equals 11. Divide by 11, x equals 1. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, I'm going to plug it into the other equation. So I have y equals 2 times something plus 1. That's something you already found, and that is the one down below. So then now you have y equals 3 plus 1, which is 4. So your answer, parenthesis, and I don't remember what I said it was, 1, oh, come on, 1, comma, 4, I'm going to delete that part out, 1 comma 3, because your teacher can't do math. Let's go fix that. That should be a 3. There we go. This one is already set up to be elimination. You have negative 3y and a plus 3y, so I'm actually just going to add these up and get 6x equals negative 18. Divide by 6. X equals negative 3. Take either equation. 2 times negative 3 minus 3y equals negative 27. Negative 6 minus 3y equals negative 27. Add 6. Negative 3y equals negative 21. Divide by negative 3. Y equals 7. So my answer is negative 3, 7. So negative 3, comma, 7. That's just not doing what I want it to do. This one is also set up for elimination because all your variables and constants line up. So I'm going to cancel out the x's. On the top, I'm going to multiply by a 6. On the bottom, I'm going to multiply by a 2. If you want to do it a different way, you can do it whichever way you want. One needs to be negative, so I'm going to multiply the top by a negative 6. Negative 12x plus 18. Y equals... So, negative 6 times negative 14 equals 84. 12x minus 12y equals negative 54. Cancels out. 6y equals 30. Divided by 6. Y equals 5. Plug it in on the top. 2x minus 3 times 5 equals negative 14. 2x minus 15 equals negative 14. Add 15. 2x equals 1. Divide by 2. X equals 1/2. So your answer is 1/2, comma, 5. Oh, excuse me. Number 8, set up for substitution. X is already by itself, so I'm going to go 7 times 8y minus 13 minus 5y equals 11. 56y minus 91 minus 5y equals 11. 56 minus 5y is 51y. Add that 91 to both sides. Equals 102. Divide by 51. Y equals 2. So x equals 8 times 2 minus 13. X equals 16 minus 13, so x equals 3. So my answer is 3, 2. Alright, number 9. Word problem, what do you know? So there's 20 people on the youth soccer team, so we have an equal 20, because total. You need to bring a healthy fruit snack for halftime. You got oranges and bananas, so oranges, I'm going to actually use R, so R equals oranges, because of how I write my O's, and O's and zeros, and B is going to equal bananas, so you don't get lost. So R plus B equals 20 kids or 20 fruits. And then you get $9 to spend. So 0.5 times the B. Oh, let's rewrite that in a different order. 0.5 times the B. Oh no. 0.5 is oranges. Oranges cost 50 cents. 0.5 R plus 0.25 B equals 9. I would solve this by elimination. So on the top, I would multiply by negative 0.5 because I want to get rid of the R's. So I have negative 0.5 R minus 0.5 B equals 20 times 0.5 negative equals negative 10. Add together. Negative 0.25 equals negative 1. Divide, oops, lost my B. Divide by negative 0.25. Divide by negative 0.25 on calculator. 1 negative divided by 0.25 negative equals 4. 4 bananas. So, if 4 bananas is here, and I need to get to 20, that means I have 16 oranges. So in my answer, I would type 4 space bananas, comma, space, 16 oranges. And last but not least, bags of candy for Halloween. $35, $4, $5 a bag. So those are all money. So I get $5 plus $4 equals $35. You gotta buy 8 bags of candy total, so 8 bags. And whatever you're buying is whatever you're buying. So what variable I want to pick gets to go in those spots. Candy bars, I'm going to use C. Suckers, I'm going to use S. So 5 times C plus 4S. Candy bars, suckers, here you go. In order to solve it, I'm going to use elimination again because I just like elimination. So you can use whatever you want to use. If you want to use substitution, solve one of these out. Multiply it by negative 5, so I get negative 5C minus 5S equals negative 40. Grab my hand, move this up. The original equation above that, I'm going to rewrite it out. 5C plus 4S equals 35. Cancel out. Negative S equals negative 5. Divide by negative 1. Divide by negative 1. Suckers equals 5. if you're buying 5 bags of suckers into this equation here, you have 3 bags that equal C. So, my answer, I have 3 bags of candy bars, comma, 5 bags of suckers. Woohoo! It's all done. Absolutely perfect. That's amazing. All green dots. So, the bottom, I hit submit. I hit close. I come back and look at it. I say I got 100%. Come back, submit it. If I got anything wrong, or if I wasn't sure, it's supposed to return your answers. I don't know why it's not returning answers. I will go fix that. Probably because this is a guest account. So, with that, it should be giving you it back. So, it's up to you. Apparently, you guys get to see some cool things in there. So, there you go. That's your review.